back. It's me, Brittany Hislop with Here, Let Me Help You. Okay, one of these has to be good. If not, I'm literally gonna die. Okay, bye. Hey, we're here. Finally.
We're here.
Day late and $1 short. All because of the stupid 2-hour finale that I'm pretty sure that we were. I
Pointless.
think we were duped, and we were the only ones that actually decided to like watch the entire thing. I was watching so many people today. They're like, I fast forwarded throughout the dates. Didn't watch half anything.
More jewelry than I was paying attention.
Well, same, but
still,
we committed to the whole 2-hour mother effing show of dancing and stupidity.
I'll never forgive
pillow
myself
fights
for that.
And then by the time we were about to record it, it was like almost after midnight. I said, I can't do this right now.
12:30.
It was I was exhausted. Right, I had to go to work, so here we are. It's Monday night, but we have decided to finish strong. Gotta finish strong. Just get it over with.
Finale.
Get it over with. Get it out of my brain.
USA.
Clear the queue. Clear the queue. I'm tired of this cast. But
Terrible show.
yeah, if
Terrible season.
Yeah, I feel bad for the people who decided to start watching Love Island this season.
Yeah.
Because either they got a really, really miscued version of what they think Love Island is and they like it and it's not, that's like not the way it's supposed to be, and then they're gonna ruin Love Island from here on out because they're gonna just like literally just want to like turn it into something that it's not. Like Hater Island forever.
Hater Island.
Or everyone's just not gonna ever watch it again. They're just gonna be like, this was horrible.
I just feel like the show ruined too many like good connections. It was just
we can get it here. Let's do word of the day before we get too far into it, and then we'll just blab our way through it and get this over with. I'm just gonna be hating myself through this island or through this episode. All right, oops, that's my notes. Word of the day: nuance. Do you know what nuance means?
There's a lot of nuance in that.
It's a noun. It's spelled Nuance. Nuance.
Mm-hmm.
A nuance is a very small difference in something, such as a color, tone, or meaning. So there was like minor nuances in the color of our shirt.
True.
I guess that would be a way to use it.
True.
I was trying to think of a way to pertain to Love Island, but I was blanking. I'm drawing a blank. Because I was going to say there's minor nuances between this season and last, but that's completely false. It was complete 180.
Yeah.
Exact opposite.
It was the exact opposite.
I'm excited to watch the Beyond. Are we gonna watch the Beyond the Villa? I feel like they released that on purpose. Like they're like, just get that out because
bring back the old crew because they're better drama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, they needed something to because this season was ended early. I believe until production proves or comes out and says otherwise.
Why did it end early?
Because I think it was a shit show. I believe that production just said, let's wrap this up early. I don't think that this season was supposed to be only 30-something episodes. There's too many races.
Too many races. We gotta cut it early. Pick a winner.
Let's just get out of here.
100K, let's go.
Well, okay. Let's start with that then. That was a whole thing. Ciara gets the boot. This was like the whole last week. Ciara got the boot, and again, it was just a minor blip, which I get it because production. First of all, shame on production because first of all. We had been talking about these racist comments that have been surfacing on the internet for like a couple weeks. Like we had heard about them, but like we were all just waiting to see what production was going to do. And I felt like production, instead of just being like proactive and just like,
I thought I only heard of it like the night before.
No, babe. Remember the week prior in our episode, I was like pretty sure. Well, I don't know if it was in the episode we talked about it or not, but I had found out that there was like some racist slur that she had said, but I was like, did she say it on the show? Because I was like, I didn't hear it. So then in our group chat, I texted everyone and I was like, did anyone hear that on the show? Because I'm so confused what they're talking about.
Yeah.
And then someone messaged me and was like, I think it was from previous, and then that's when I brought it up, but then we didn't know if she was gonna get, like, we didn't know. So then this week
she was just gone.
We ended last podcast episode like talking about how she was like a racist or whatever, but we didn't know that she was actually gonna be kicked off the show.
Oh, she wasn't kicked off the show yet?
No. That happened on, I believe, Sunday night, like last Sunday or like last Monday or something like that.
Like
after we had recorded. Yeah, so it was like right after. But we didn't, it was just like, oh, there she's gone. Yep. And so I was like, what the heck? Like, I felt like production, like, they handle it so bad. Like, if someone's going to be on the episode for 30 episodes and you're just going to ignore, and then all of a sudden she's just gone? How is that the right way to handle it? I just don't understand. And
oh my god, it made the show so bad. You're like, wait, what, dude? Like,
it was just, and
same thing with the first girl at the very beginning. You're like, wait.
And that was a little less. I cared. It was more funny. Like, I didn't care as much because
but it was just wild. But then that set the precedent.
This was the whole ass connection. It was like the only closed off couple.
Watch, she's gonna get kicked off.
It was
they're gonna kick
wild
her off
to me
for that stupid fucking post.
And I get why production probably was like, okay, there can't be any conversation about this. Like, or if there was, they completely cut it out. They edited it all out. So like there was like, it felt as if it was like dystopian. Like it was like there was like no talk of her like being gone. Like it was just like
they all had to like pretend she was never real.
It was like she was like, yeah, just,
and then Nick and Landra had to pretend to like each other.
I just I just was twisted about the way it all ended. And I'm not defending Ciara, but I'm also just like, I just felt like the way, I just don't care enough for them. I think that at this point, she was going to get hate no matter what. Like, she was coming out of that villa with threats no matter what at this point. So, like, you might as well just leave her on the show. Like, yes, because what are they going to, like, they're silently defending a racist.
Like, HUDA's going to get threats?
No, they know everyone's getting threats. Yeah. But, like, what I'm saying is, like, that's on the person, like, production.
Well, I also think it became, like, too public with, like, the fans.
Well, right, and, like, and then production had to hold themselves accountable. But what I'm saying is, like, it's already all out there, and we already know that production casted her. Like, they can't, by kicking them off the show is not really, like, doing anything. It's not, it's just... it's their way of saying sorry, but in my opinion, it's like a weird way of doing it. Like it's not changing anything. It's not changing anything. It's just disrupting the entire season of the show. So like, I get what they're doing.
I guess blame the fans for that. For ruining the show.
It just like
because everybody has to do a deep dive.
And then she comes
social media,
right? And then she comes home and does this like. PR apology,
not apology, accountability show.
And I commented on it, and I was proud of her only because one, to show your face on the internet after that is not the easiest, no matter whether you're PR trained or not. Like literally, she posted comments today on her Instagram of like things people are sending her, and again, I think it's all just like a kind of like a woe is me type like cry for but at the same time it's not right. Like people are like hope you die, hope your family dies, off yourself, crazy. All these things, and like that was happening like no matter what. And I just feel like she didn't have to go on there and like say anything, right? But she decided to address it and like face the bullies. So I'm proud of her for doing that, but I just felt like you said, it was just very. She's like it wasn't an apology video, but she says sorry like 17 times. I know it's not an apology video, but I'm really sorry. It just felt as much as I guess I'm proud of her for standing up for herself or whatever, or for going and public facing and apologizing. I felt like it was also like almost like too soon or something. I don't know how to play it because if you wait too long and you sit on it, then it seems like you don't care. But if you go, I felt like her jumping on it like right after coming out of the villa was like just almost like an attempt. Like, here the spotlight's on me, so like let me try to turn this in any way possibly I can to try to continue my following.
Yeah.
I don't know, Ciara.
I don't know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I just thought the whole situation about how they did not speak about her ever again. And then there's like this weird scene where it's all alleged, but like you hear her like potentially screaming in the background.
You can't do this.
Yeah.
In the background or whatever.
Yeah. So who knows? Because she claims like she left and didn't have any issues with anyone, and like everything was fine, and she's so happy for everyone, and so grateful for her experience in the villa, and like
safe face.
Yeah, and today she also posted this thing. It was like it was a video that she filmed prior to going into the villa, like, dear future self, like, your life's might about to change, and this, that, and the other. I'm getting rid of my phone for the next 6 weeks and potentially going on, into the villa. But I just felt like it was weird for her to post that.
Yeah.
Like, she's still riding this wave of this Love Island like thing, but it's like, this is what ruined your career. Like, I would stop posting about Love Island. People don't want you to post about that.
Is she going to be on the
reunion? Oh my God, I hope so.
Are they loud?
I don't know.
No?
I feel like
it's still taboo. Like,
if I were Andy, I'd say get her on this show.
You just gotta pretend they don't exist.
But because Peacock and NBC are obviously in control, I can see them saying like, no way are we putting that on television. Or putting her on television.
Way.
But if I were Andy, I'd be like, bring her on. Let's go.
Why not? Her.
Because I would want to get the answers or like the reaction, the movie night reaction that we never got. And I want to see, and I feel like, here's my only thing though, babe. I feel like Ciara's just, again, so, I hate saying PR trained because I just think she's a educated female. I do think she's just well spoken, and people think that because she knows how to speak like properly and like hold herself accountable, they just think that it's like like PR. But at the same time, I would like to see her in person, face to face with Olandria, not like behind an Instagram, and be like, and have the crash out. I want to see her and them have the conversation about how the minute she leaves, all of a sudden Nick's in love with Olandria.
The signs were always there from the beginning.
And I was listening to other people being like, oh, well, Nick seemed very calculated with his whole entire relationship with Ciara, and how he never really said like he cared about her back. He would choose his words like very wisely, like when she would say stuff, like he kind of like this was someone else's observation, like he kind of like didn't always answer her the way she wanted him to, kind of like so like everyone was like kind of convinced because of that also that like Nick and all he wasn't serious about Ciara, and that's why they're so gung-ho about Nick Olandria or whatever. But I I do not see it.
I don't know, they were banging a lot,
Ciara and Nick.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I don't know.
Were banging a lot.
We didn't, in my opinion, get enough of their relationship in just the small little scenes because they weren't together even for that long. Ciara and Nick had just closed off, and then literally less than a week later, she was gone.
It wasn't less than a week. I think it was like the next day.
It was a few days. It was
maybe, I don't know. I could have swore it was like the next day.
I don't know. But
so it made it so crazy.
Yeah, it was not. Yeah, it was not very long, and so that's the whole wild thing to me. Is like it felt like they were the only like actual viable couple, and then like all of a sudden like they're gone. But we didn't even like really even get that to know how close of a couple they actually were.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, but they came back from Casa. She was just crying. Nick immediately chose her. Because
didn't stay with Olandria. Didn't seem interested in Olandria
at all. So I'm like, oh, this is like the couple.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
and Olandria felt the same way. It was trying to get back with Taylor.
Yeah, I can't even. I swear.
Maybe it's just the way that production made it.
Edited it. It has to have been the way that they edited it. Otherwise, someone's playing me for a fool.
Yeah.
Otherwise, PR. Production just did a bad
Maybe they
job.
got me.
No, they didn't get me. I think
Maybe
they did a
they
bad
got
job
me,
of putting on
dude.
a show.
Yeah, maybe they got me.
It's
I
one of the
don't know.
two. Either
But
no, I don't know.
I didn't see no
And then the whole
signs of anything.
actual love. Well, no, I know that's what I'm saying.
No, not even attraction between.
Yeah,
Nick
I feel like
and
it's like
Landria.
it was like a poorly written soap opera like story that production tried to like make work and
Yeah.
like fool us, but like I didn't see it. But now everyone them coming back from the villa and coming back home is 1000% on their side. Like they've been putting stuff on their Snapchats and stuff, and everyone's so excited to see these two and their relationship play out. So we're gonna watch. We'll see for ourselves,
All
babe.
right.
We'll see for ourselves. I am not and not even hating on them as a couple. I'm not saying that they can't be successful. What I'm saying is while they were there during that time in the villa, I did not see that relationship at all. Like
not even signs of it.
Nah, even the friendship. Like I knew they were friends, but like I didn't see them being like besties.
No.
Did we see that many scenes of them being like besties?
No.
But that's like her.
Nick
She
was, like,
said her
besties
best friend
with
was
every girl.
Austin.
Yeah.
Remember, she went and stood behind
She was
Austin.
besties with Austin.
Yeah, I'm confused. I'm just so confused about that whole storyline. I'm tired of talking
They
about it.
just
Actually.
pushed it. I swear
I
to
think
God,
so, too.
production just pushed it.
And then like they're like everyone was like talking about the date. They were talking about how everyone watched that Nick and Landria date, and everyone's like, "Oh, that was the best date," because they let the public know how they felt about them. I was like, "No, they literally just wrote." I was like, "Did production write those fucking love letters? Because how are they even supposed to get those letters to them? Even the letters from
production.
like their dads and moms and stuff. It's like, when did they write those? Oh, Nick and Landria,
Before
you
the
guys
season started.
well, no, it's like they probably just crossed off Ciara's name and just filled in Olandria's name.
Olandria's.
I'm not even fucking with you, babe.
Yeah.
Because the way it was, I'm not saying that. I would love to know the scheduling. Like, when did they reach out to Nick's dad and say, we need you to write a letter for Nicolandria? Because they just got
Did he
together.
say Nicolandria in his letter?
I think so.
They must have like called him and asked for his reaction.
I guess. What? No, he has a written letter.
Immediately after. Yeah. And then just whatever.
Transcribed it?
Yeah, whatever he said, typed it out.
Okay. Even if that was the case, they made it seem like they had been together and like they were shipping them as a couple because they had been together since like day one.
I know.
They completely disregarded the fact that he was in a completely another relationship.
He was banging another chick 3
days ago.
Like hard.
Are we not
like
remembering that? And then like there was no mention of, oh, I know you had a whole other relationship prior to this, but I'm so glad you've like finally found the right one. It was like none of that. It was like, I just always knew that there was a thing for you guys, and it's like, you guys.
Yeah. It was.
You're writing these notes like as if they're getting married.
I called bullshit from that stupid episode when they both hopped in the Jeep and went to the little private dinner, and they're like,
Nick,
you can either both go home single or you guys can recouple together and go back to the villa. I was like, oh, well, duh. What a choice.
I can't.
They're going to both go back and try and get back with their people.
Their people. Right. I just don't.
And then they're like, oh, yeah, I always had a thing for you.
They should have both been gone. They should have been gone. I like them again, but they did not need to be there.
Yeah.
It was terrible. They should have left Casa night. They should have just let them leave and go home. Casa night.
Yeah.
Why they didn't do that, I have no idea.
It would have made the season much more interesting.
Yeah, because then Ciara would have had to find someone new, and Taylor would have been cracking on with Clark,
and then Ciara would have left anyways.
Yeah.
Because she's so.
She would have just.
so
yeah, I feel like
mean.
she would have ended up going anyway. Someone would have voted her off because she was like the mean girl.
No, she would have got caught in her internet scandal.
And I felt like none of them were truthfully friends. Like, we were watching last night's episode, and I felt like they were all.
At least the people that were the final four.
Yeah, the final four. That's what I meant. Last night, I felt like their friendship
celebrate together
was just kind of fake. Like, I feel like Iris was just there just because Pepe was there. Like, she didn't really fuck with any of those girls. And I felt like Alandria and Huda were I guess like
Probably
the closest because they'd been there the longest together.
Yeah.
And then like Amaya, everyone just like treated like a little kid or something. Like I don't even know. It just felt fake. It just felt fake for some reason. I felt like they were getting annoyed by her running around the villa doing the zoomies and stuff. Like when she won at the end and she was like running around the villa and stuff. I felt like they were all looking at her like, oh God.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like.
Yeah, you win.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean to cut you off. All I could think about is that HUDA and Chris date. That's all I want to talk about is the HUDA and Chris date. Because why were they there for the Final Four? Like,
because people didn't like Ace and Shelly.
But here's my thing, babe. Ace and Shelly, I never wanted Ace and Shelly to win.
I did. I would have voted for him.
Okay.
Except for I wouldn't have voted, but
I didn't want him to win because I felt like they were too calculated. And the minute he felt like, oh, we're down in the ranks, America doesn't like us. They had that whole challenge. Then all of a sudden he's like getting back, trying to get on America's good side and act all like lovey-dovey with Shelly. And then he closes it off the day before the final.
Yeah,
like it just felt so fucking calculated to me. So that I did not like. But I never said that America should vote them off. Like I never thought that they should be voted off. Like I thought that they should at least been in the final.
Compared to
HUDA and Chris weren't even a fucking couple. They weren't even closed off. They hated each other.
They're fighting all the time.
They were fighting all the time. I cannot.
With the fake kid, even.
Dude, HUDA, I swear to God, like, did she just want a fucking vacation? Like, I seriously am just thinking about this. Like, you left your kid for 6 weeks to fuck around on a summer vacay.
Yeah.
And then break up. You broke up with the man that he wanted to be, that he wanted to try to work things out with you, and you just wasted 6 weeks in Fiji away from your daughter.
6'7"
with a
fit basketball player. Good luck.
Like, what are you doing there? How she stayed on that fucking island till the last goddamn day blows my fucking mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
saved her once or twice or something. She was
had
gonna get sent home, or at least once, or maybe not. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. They did save her at least once.
They did save her because Jeremiah voted against her one time and they saved her. Because Ace didn't vote against her. God damn it, dude. Or Taylor.
I will not get it. And then that final day, there's so many things with that final day. She gets hit in the face with a pillow after she's been like they were pillow fighting together. Yeah. And then she gets hit in the face with the pillow and it comes back all bad with a full ass bandage on her nose.
She's like, "Hey bitch, look what I have to wear." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And she's like, "Yeah, you better."
Treats him like a little baby. I'm counting to 3. If you don't wake up, what female counts to 3?
You have 3 seconds
to a grown ass man.
2,
3.
I would have been like, "The fuck, dude? Get out of my bed."
Like, what does that even mean? I'd be like, "Huh?
Get out of my bed.
What are we doing here?" I'd be like, "Okay, Dad." Like, what? What is going on? Like, and then the whole like, "Oh, well, now I'm not. You've messed up the whole entire last day for yourself. Like, way to go. Like,
that's what you chose."
So
dude, she was
so toxic, dude.
Yeah, she was bad.
And then they go on that fucking date.
And he made her walk through the water.
Yes, dude. There's so many females that thought that was very, very wrong of him to do. Very wrong. And for some reason, I don't think it was wrong. I don't care that
It's not wrong. She can walk. She's got 2 legs.
Yeah, like what? Why would you even have the audacity to ask him to carry you back? You just broke up with him. I would never even ask a man.
Be cool, but I ain't fucking catering to you no more. I'm not fucking shivering for you.
We're not like that's hella uncomfortable and weird.
I'll accidentally drop you in the water.
I don't find Chris in the wrong for doing that because I would have been like, "Nah, bitch."
No.
Bye.
It's not in the wrong.
I could not. And then the whole date was just off. Like,
And then that girl randomly came out and
Started
singing. For him.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. It was
so
just
awkward.
so painful. And
so
I was
awkward.
curious. I told Ryan, like, how do they choose which dates for each person? Like, how did Iris and Pepe get like the cool date, and like Nick and Olandria just sat on a beach and read messages in a bottle? Like, what else did they do?
They probably just rolled dice, pulled names out of a hat
to figure out what
date they
the production
on.
did.
Oh yeah.
And then Bryden and Maya just got like some couches in the fucking jungle. They're like, here you go.
Well, you think they would have had to do some kind of pre-planning because they'd have to personalize the messages
and right, and get that all set up. So it's just, and how long is that day? Like, when did they start the dates? Because it was
first
fucking
thing
black.
in the morning.
Yeah,
and it was like pitch black outside for the
well, the
last
dinner
thing.
scene with the crash out dinner scene. I told Ryan, I know it was dark, but even if it was like 6, let's say they filmed for 2 hours, like 6 to 8. Do they have to wait till they get back before Amaya? Because
I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
Then they got to go get ready and go get dressed. How long does that take?
An hour.
Like, how long do they give them to do all that? I mean, that seems like a long day.
Very long day.
Just sitting around. I told Ryan, it seems like so uncomfortable. It's like sitting in your bathing suit all
me tired right now.
day. I would hate that.
That sounds terrible.
Something about sitting in my bathing suit all day that feels every day for 6 weeks, not just one day.
Yeah, if I had to do that, I'd be in that pool all day.
And if dudes are different, because at least you have like a generally like a comfortable like short on. These girls have got like barely any nipples being covered. You know what I mean? Like, we've got like room to like move. You have to be like sitting in the right position, or otherwise you got like fat rolls. You know what I mean? So you have to be like sitting right all day long. I feel like I'd have wedgies all day long. I'd just be like sitting there like, ah.
Well, they do have wedgies all day long. They all have like thong bikinis.
I would just be like, sitting on that thing all day long. The day
beds.
Beds all day long. Scratchy day beds. I have rash on my butt. I feel like I would probably just from like sitting there on those day beds all day.
I'd be sunburnt to all hell. Because I probably wouldn't put sunscreen on the entire time I was there.
Just like a lobster.
I would just be burnt to shit. And I'd just be chilling in the pool every day. And I'd hold my necklace. Yeah, you want to come for a chat? Hop in. It's too hot out. I would just stay in the pool.
No.
I'd get voted off.
Wait, hold on. I forgot what I was going to talk about next. Family Day. That's what I was blanking for a minute.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Family Day was also weird. Because, and then we can wrap up.
For who?
For all of them. Because I felt like although they were supposed to like be cordial, everyone was, you can't like be mean to the other person's family. Like, I felt like it was set up to like have everyone just be like, it'd be like a happy day. Like, there wasn't supposed to be any conflict. But I think it was kind of weird that there was like, again, like no mention of like, so Chris is like freaking out that HUDA shouldn't be meeting his mom and all these different things. And then the mom has no objections to anything. And like Chris, who has objections to her like not showing affection to him outside of the bedroom and all these different things. Like, these are genuine concerns for him. Mm-hmm. And we've seen this on the show. And it's like his mother's like gaslighting him into feeling as if like, he doesn't even have any of those those aren't even problems. I would have been like, son, I saw that you're having issues with this, that, and that. Let's talk about that. Like,
maybe she hasn't been watching the show.
What? And even if maybe they did talk about that and they just didn't like edit that in, but I felt like that's weird that the family had no objections or like questions about like the relationship. Like, oh, Nick, I know, how are you feeling like after, I know you just got out of that other relationship.
Like 3 days ago.
None of that. It's all just like, oh, we love Olandria. We've been watching and
we knew you guys liked each other.
We knew it. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's none of that. Oh, I'm so sorry. You just lost your other connection of 3 weeks.
It was weird.
I just felt like
it made no sense. It felt forced and not real.
Yeah, well, like I said, it just felt like fake. Like, it was all very just like cheesy, and like the parents were all just they were just like fed like things that they had to say, and that was that. But I just felt like no one's real feelings about anyone. Nothing that was actually said on family night, which I think is weird. And then the finale, the whole fucking the whole dance scene.
Yeah, the slow-mo dance scene.
I can't.
Terrible.
It was a waste of our time.
Very awkward.
I felt like they set this, like, I felt like we knew Brian and Amaya were winning before they even announced it.
Yeah.
They like made it seem like
a week in advance.
And someone on Instagram or someone said that like the thumbnail for the final episode was like a picture of like them. So like, you know how like when you go to select the episode for the week, I guess it was like a picture of them. So it was like a dead giveaway. I know. Why did we even watch it?
Yeah, I thought they were gonna win ever since the recoupling night when he like stood up for. It was like in my Latina culture, they always say.
Well, as soon as she became like America's princess, it was
basically that night.
And yeah,
and everybody was like ganging up on
right.
her. She was crying.
Yeah, and I think that he proved to everyone that he actually liked her. They moved quick as hell too, though. They were together for again
like 5 days.
5 days. I'm tired of this. I like I said, I'm honestly thankful that this is over with. I genuinely enjoy Love Island. We're starting UK just because I told Ryan I want him to get a true Love Island experience. Yeah, and I'll watch Beyond the Villa. But if it's dumb, God. I'm not
I can't wait.
committing. I'll give it a chance. But I could see it being a little bit really repetitive. Like the same drama. Kayla and Aaron.
Super dumb.
You think it's going to be super dumb? I want to see Leah and Miguel. I like them.
The what?
Leah and Miguel. They're on there. And what's his name's kind of entertaining. Kenny. Or not Kenny. Was it Kenny? Kendall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all? I feel like I could talk forever about this. I can't wait for this reunion with Andy. I really can't.
I hope they let the two people they kicked off at the reunion.
Yeah, that would be
good.
So that's what's her name? I can't even think of Yulissa. I was trying to think of her name. Yulissa.
Oh my God, good job.
And,
I totally forgot, but that sounds fun.
And yes, yeah. That'd be great if we could get them back on here. Not that it would I don't even need Yulissa. She was a blip in the show. But I would love to get Ciara back for sure. That'd be great. And I also, one last thing, I want to know, not that anyone knows this, but I would love to know how they were able to match so perfectly for the finale. I said to Ryan, did they have a stylist come in?
Yeah, production gave them a fit.
That's weird though, because they're supposed to bring outfits for the entire 6 weeks or 8 weeks.
Yeah, but not for
Why wouldn't they bring a finale outfit?
Because it's got to, fit the theme.
I got so many questions. It makes me question how much of this is real and how much of this is fake. And like, I know that it's mostly real. Like
50,
but I'm just confused at some of it because I'm like watching it and I'm like, oh yeah. But then I'm like, huh? Like why are they all wearing like these like prom outfits that like perfectly match? And how did they even know that they were going to be in couples together? So there had to have been like a stylist that came in and gave them an outfit. But like, why? Why is that even necessary?
So they can look like a couple. They're matching.
I guess.
Their package. I don't know. It like sells it, I guess. Visually.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. And then like I was also wondering if has anyone we should look it up. Has there ever been a season when someone
took all the money and didn't split it?
Yeah.
After they won. They just duped the people and
kept the 100,000?
I want to know. Cuz if so, I want to watch
a season of Love Island where the contestant kept the 100,000. No. Well, that's on Love Island USA.
What about UK? If there's one where they keep it, I want to watch that season.
No one has ever done it on this Love Island UK either. Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't remember it ever being like a steal. They always split it usually. Because usually, again, it's like, that's why Ryan wanted Chris to win, and Huda was like, Chris just took it all.
Yeah.
Would you, if I would have asked you, babe, after we just broke up, will you carry me across the water? Would you have done it?
Fuck no. I would have laughed. I would have been like, yeah. That's funny. That's cute.
I would never have expected you to.
You fucking drop kick me out of the way so you could go first.
Move, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. I'm out of here.
I'm bringing it with you. You don't walk away, motherfucker.
I go first. You stay here, you loser.
Man. Dodge that bullet.
Oh my God. Okay. Good night, my friends. Thank you for coming and hanging with us for these lovely few weeks of Love Island.
I'm boycotting next season.
Yeah, we might. But I feel like these has been fun. Like, I feel like we should do something else besides reality television, every now and then.
We'll talk about movies.
But I feel like we could help people, here, let me help you. We could help people with recommendations on, like things to watch, things that we're, doing.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we do love a good TV show, or Brian loves movies.
We've been cooking a lot lately.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about cooking.
I barbecued
but I do like
some good drumlets.
Oh my
tonight.
God. They were good. I posted about it on the internet. So if someone wants to get the recipe, it's on there.
And they were delicious. So, I could teach you a thing or two.
Okay. I don't think we could have BBQ. A podcast about cooking.
Oh, of course.
But we do have a lot of opinions, and we do watch a lot of TV.
We can get some free Traeger stuff.
Sponsor us.
This is brought to you by Traeger.
Anyone, just please sponsor us. Please.
Just click here, somewhere in the corner to the ad, and it'll take you. Use code here.
Here. HLMUYOU. Okay, we're literally making this up. There's no codes.
Don't sue me, bro.
We'll see you next week for who knows what type of episode. It might be about Love Island UK. It might be about
strip poker.
Yeah.
No.
Sure. Okay.
Sure. No.
Bye.
Bye.